Is Chainlink dead? It's probably the question a lot of Link Marines are asking, and the answer is no. After you see what is about to happen next week, everybody, there's a massive event for Chainlink next week, and we're going to talk about that in 1 second. Now, this is Chainlink since the start of the year, and you can see since its March high, it's just been in a continued downtrend. But where's Chainlink going to go from here, and can it repeat the Giga rally that we saw last cycle? Well, folks, the answer is yes. And why? Because we have a giant conference next week, and also I have something in the charts I need to show you. Now, we have a price target of $150 for 2025, and sitting here at $11, we're looking at pretty close to a 15x. Can Chainlink do a 15x? Well, after I show you this in the charts, you're going to think it's a certainty. Now, looking back at the Sibos by Swift. What exactly is the Sibos by Swift? Well, that is just a conference that is next week. It's going to be October 21st to the 24th, and it's going to be in Beijing. But what exactly is it? It's a large banking conference, and this large banking conference only has one blockchain team that is there, and guess who it is? It is the Chainlink team, and they're going to be the one that bring all the banks into the blockchain, especially as real-world assets are being tokenized. And not only that, Swift is also at the SmartCon by Chainlink. It is all tied together. Now, starting next year, it looks like banks across North America, Europe, and Asia are going to embark on live trials. And when you see digital assets and currency transactions over Swift network, just think Chainlink testing. And so all these banks are going to be testing with Chainlink next year. And when I say all these banks, I'm talking about some of the most powerful banks in the world. BNY Mellon is America's oldest bank, and Citi is one of the world's largest banks, and we got large, massive European banks as well. And when we look at the speakers at the Sibos conference, we got international banker, international banker, international banker, international banker, international banker, and then we have a Chainlink executive. This is very bullish for Chainlink. But I'm saying all this stuff about Swift, you might not even know what the heck is Swift. Well, Swift is Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. Just three things I want to say here. One, it's been around since the 70s. This thing has been around for decades. Two, they don't really send money, they send information about transactions. So this is right up crypto's wheelhouse. And then last but not least, 11,000 financial institutions in more than 200 countries. It's basically every single continent except for Antarctica. And you know what? There's probably a secret bank there too. Now, I said we're going to dive right into the charts. First thing we're looking at is a falling wedge. And if you don't know what a falling wedge is, it is a bullish pattern, meaning positive for price action. But how often does it have positive price action? I want to know the statistics. Are we saying 100% of the time or 51% of the time? Well, it's pretty good odds, folks. In 82% of the cases, the exit is bullish for a falling wedge. Now, I know these statistics can be a little dubious at best, but in over half the time, you get a full-blown reversal, and in about 63% of the time, you can usually hit the first part of the wedge. So, falling wedge, very bullish pattern. Now, Chainlink currently in a falling wedge, and on a large time frame like this, I have never seen a falling wedge in Chainlink's price history. But I did see something that looked kind of similar. Now, right now, you can see, we traded sideways for a really long time, put in a higher high, another higher high, and then just continuously put in lower highs. Well, folks, I didn't have to go back that far when I saw something very similar. We traded sideways for a very long time, put in a higher high, a second higher high, and then just continuously put in lower highs. That ended up leading to a breakout for Chainlink that then put us right on the path to a brand new all-time high when Chainlink hit over $50. Now, remember, we won $150 this time. Can we hit that? And so I'm seeing, just a very positive price action, and it looks like, folks, we are close to breaking out. We're at some do or die points here when it comes to the chart, so Chainlink must choose a direction in the short term. Second chart we want to look at here is the Chainlink Bitcoin trading pair. So we're looking at Chainlink in dollars. Now we're looking at priced in Satoshis, aka priced in Bitcoin. Now we're also seeing a falling wedge. Again, a very bullish pattern, but I did see a falling wedge on a large time frame in Chainlink Bitcoin. So what happened last time Chainlink was in a falling wedge against Bitcoin? So when was the last time we saw this, folks? We got to go back years all the way down to 2020. You can see we traded in this wedge for, a considerable time, started in October 19, broke out in January of 2020. So we were in this pattern for months, ended up leading to a breakout for Chainlink against Bitcoin as well. Now this ended up being a really good pump, 500%. That is over a 6x right there, and for your Chainlink to gain against Bitcoin. Now, since then, it has been largely in a free fall, but alt season I think is about to start, and we're going to see a multi-year trend, if not at least 12 months, where Chainlink is going to gain against Bitcoin, and I think we're literally about to hit that moment within the next few days, if not the next few weeks. I'm just kind of looking at here, running out of space, looking at the falling wedge here, also running out of space. Chainlink must choose a direction, and I think it's going to choose a bullish direction, and that's what the statistics say as well. So I hope this helps your decision process on is Chainlink dead. In my opinion, this coin is far from dead, and now we're starting to see it pop up in all the articles too. This was just posted 4 hours ago. Chainlink poised for breakout as Bitcoin consolidates. So as Bitcoin consolidates, strong altcoins are going to be poised to break out. And when you look at what Chainlink is doing at the Sibos conference in Beijing, you see who they're rubbing elbows with, literally the most powerful bankers in the world. $150 Chainlink seems very doable. My targets for this cycle is going to be between 100 if things are bearish, 200 if I want to do the moon math, folks. So 150, great target. I don't think you're going to be upset if you buy some Chainlink at these prices. That's all I got for you, folks. I'll see you Link Marines at the top.